Alright, I'm back. Hey, what's up, Zetas? Yeah, nah, we gotta do something about that. Thankfully, we're removing a bunch of shit from the roster so we can actually, you know, play around with the stuff better. I was gonna see if I could change Fracture on Rex's bite to where, like, there's like a 50% chance that it does Fracture, kind of like the Isle. But apparently you can't do that. Oh, thank God. Okay, that one image that I saw that was shared that was showing off Tarbosaurus compared to bars and duck. I was like, oh God, it's gonna be like pot Rex size. And then he shared another picture, just clarifying that it's not. Oh, thank God, because I really want this Tarbosaurus mod. Alright, bro. Yeah, I thought Dino King was kind of cringe when I watched it initially. I mean, it's still pretty cringe. Let's be real. I mean, they could have done Zucheng Tyrannus, but at the same time, like, Zucheng Tyrannus, even still to this day, outside of Path of Titans, Zucheng has no motion. True, but not a lot. I don't know exactly how much we have, but I know it's not a lot. Oh, we have more than that. That must be outdated. We have next to nothing. I think it's more likely that Zucheng ends up being somewhat synonymous with T-Rex. Or not synonymous with like T-Rex itself, just like Tyrannosaurus. It is. It's a little fast. Sawyer, I do not know how much damage Snapjaw does on this server. I think it does a lot. I just don't know how much. Like, I think we changed it. I think we increased it. It might be 90 something. I just don't remember. What is underrated? What'd you say? Is Nanosaurus underrated? Are we talking about in-game or the real animal? I know. I was asking him. The real animal being underrated? I don't know. It might actually end up being synonymous with Gorgosaurus again. Hey, what's up, bro? Oh, I'm streaming right now, by the way. I don't know how much you want to let people know about your modding situation. Yeah, I'd have to tell them because they can't actually hear you right now. It's just weird bullshit with how streaming and recording works with Discord on PlayStation. Alright, do you want me to, like, ask them if they know anybody who'd want to be a part of, like, a mod team, or... Well, life gets busy. You can't help that. Like, project lead, or... Yeah. All that I ask of you, bro, is, like, on the roadmap for, like, the mod team, please, please, please keep Torvosaurus off of that shit. We've already got 3 of them and a 4th one on the way. Like, please. I've got an idea of what head we're going to make. I'm not going... Yes, Zaydas, yes. I'm not going to say it on stream, because I don't want to spoil anything or give anybody any ideas, but yes, Zaydas, that is exactly what I was going to say. Ooh. That was being made. I don't know what happened to that mod. I think same thing that happened to the Shant mod. I forget who the guy was. Oh yeah, it was, wasn't it Blue Suko who was making the Maya and the Shant? And then he wasn't able to make them anymore? Or was that somebody different? I forget. I can't remember. I can shoot you an invite as it is. The main reason I haven't posted anything in there for, like, designs or anything is because I want to, I want to, like, draw it so I can, like, have a visual of what I am picturing. Which is my idea for the, you know. W. What are you playing as? Oh. Yeah, Das would be lucky to even beat a single Torvo in a 1v1. 3 of them is a death sentence. And you could tie it into the nesting system, give it some, like, buffs according to that. Yeah, more than, like, I mean, there's already buffs you get next to a nest. I'd imagine it would have something different. Yeah, like, more buffs. Okay, for the love of God, do not call it that. Call it its accurate name. Yes. Call it that. Don't call it... Yeah. Yeah. It's just easier to call that one that instead of the current name. Thank God. I would have it, like, be able to brawl. But, okay, what? For that dinosaur? I would, honestly, I think I could see that one having piercing damage and being a sauropod hunter. If you don't want it to be a bleeder, you could give it piercing damage, and it could still hunt sauropods. Not really, as long as you do it right, because the piercing bite on Dasp used to be slop, but now it's actually kind of good. Different. Yes, I would wait for that. Yeah. Like, because of this TLC, Rex's terrible roar just got butchered. Like, why can you even use it when you're solo? Like, you might as well just disable it. It doesn't do anything. Yeah. Yeah, that's Rampage. I always used Rampage. Because the quicker animation, it's just kind of easier to utilize. Sure, the reduced cooldowns with the 25% damage buff was cool, but like you have to waste all that stamina and run around trying to keep people from biting you while you're stuck in an animation that lasts like 10 to 15 seconds straight. It's like, I just didn't see that as worth it. That's fair. Honestly, Camarasaurus is my favorite out of the Dinosauria sauropods. No, it's Gator Boots Bracky. Same guy who's making the Tarbo, and that Tarbo is beautiful. KTO is making a Tarbo, I'm pretty sure. That's on their roadmap. They want to make Tarbo at some point. That's probably why somebody said that. Yeah. Plus, you know, you can always rename something to something else, like if someone else is making it. Like, say you start making I don't know, a Mapusaurus mod, and you find out someone else is making a Mapu, you could rename it to Meraxes or Torovinator. Oh. Never mind. Ghost clarified in chat that they removed Tarbo from their roster. Honestly, I prefer when people take the concept of feast, but they make it different. Like, Alio and PT Giga's version of Feast, I think, is really interesting. So the way it works on Alio is it reduces your cooldowns by 50% if you eat the meat chunk. It doesn't, like, replenish your stamina or your health, but it gives you a cooldown reduction. Because if that thing was able to heal itself, then I don't know. I think Alio just needs a health increase or something. Oh, double Nevermind Tarbo is still on KTO's roadmap. It was a sauropod that got removed, not Tarbo. Sorry to interrupt. Well, they're going to do Microraptor and Lead Sick these, but apparently they have plans for adding more dinosaurs, which, given the Tyranititan situation 2 years ago, I don't know. Do you not remember how Tyranititan's release was? That whole shit show? That was horrible. Well, when they were doing like the backer thing where people could donate and then they were allowed to pick a type of dinosaur to add to the server, they had a category for Tyrannosaurids. And it was between, I think, it was like Alioramus, Tarbosaurus, T-Rex, and Lythronax, and he picked T-Rex. Actually, no, I think he originally picked Lythronax or something, and then he, like, changed his mind to T-Rex. Because I think Dasp was already going to be in the roster, so having Lythro and Dasp, just, I mean, they would both be competing for the same food. Yeah. Well, I mean, Dasp and Allo already kind of have a rivalry. That is true, but, like, at the same time, I feel like T-Rex might have been the best option ecologically speaking, not, like, originality speaking, because, like, how are you going to justify Tarbosaurus being the main predator of Eo Triceratops? Like, Eo is significantly bigger and has really powerful weaponry. I feel like Zucheng Tyrannus and T-Rex are just better for hunting it, realistically. Like, you could balance Tarbo to hunt it. I just think that it's more realistic for T-Rex and Zucheng to do it. I mean, I would. I think Zucheng needs more motion. It's basically a T-Rex that's not quite as big, but it hunted the largest non-sauropod dinosaur. I was going to pitch that idea for you because of the other dinosaur we've been discussing. Nah, I was gonna bring up that dinosaur with you because of the carnivore we were talking about. I don't want to name it. I'm trying to be vague because I don't want to give anything away to chat. Yeah, and the Edmontosaurus annectens mod by DB is just way oversized. Like, Edmontosaurus annectens got big, and they could potentially get bigger than T-Rex in some cases, but this is just ridiculous. I liked Regalis. I thought Regalis was pretty cool. It's an acquired taste. Well, we already know which two dinosaurs are probably going to get made first, and then the name that I just DM'd you could be the third one, and then the one you were just talking about now could be the fourth one, if you want to orientate it like that. And I do like how we're prioritizing non-bleeders. I do like how we're prioritizing non-bleeders, because there's already so many bleeders, especially apex bleeders, as mods, that, like, if we were to make one, like, how would you make it different from the other ones that already exist? Oh yeah, and there was the other dinosaur I sent that picture of in the Discord that I've got ideas for. I mean, PT, while they do suck at balancing, I do have to say that their sound design and models and animations are usually pretty damn good. Like, their overall visual and audio design of their dinosaurs are really good, except for whatever the hell they did to the Redux for Rex's sound effects. What have you done? Like, and some people were yapping about, oh, it sounds too much like a hadrosaur. Are you kidding me? Like, I will grab the original video where they were showing off the redone sounds, and I will genuinely post it in their Discord and be like, how the hell does this sound like a hadrosaur to you? And hold on, let's get this straight. Yeah. And at the end of the day, you have no idea what a hadrosaur sounds like. You want to know why? Because they're extinct. We don't know what they sound like because they're extinct. Actually, the only one we do know is Parasaurolophus. And that's because we can actually study it. Because we can blow air through its, skull and get a vague idea of what it sounds like. We can't do that for every single one. And Parasaurolophus has a way different skull structure than most other hadrosaurs. So you cannot speak on all of them just based on one. Like, it is so brain dead. And now they went back and redid the sounds. And it just sounds like a generic theropod now. It's so boring. It has no sauce. I don't like it. I really don't like it. I hate when people dumb down their dinosaur sound effects to sound quote-unquote more realistic, and they just don't sound interesting. They don't sound cool. They don't sound interesting. They have no sauce, no motion, no bitches, nothing. I mean, to be fair, Parasaurolophus is a hadrosaur, and we do kind of know what it sounds like, but I was never going to suggest fantasy mods, honestly. Prehistoric mammals I was going to have suggestions for, but the name is familiar. Oh, yeah, the turtle with the club tail. Aside from what he's already stated prior, which I'm not going to bring up the name because obvious reasons. That one was about 50 to 60 tons. They were pretty big. I mean, there already is one in the game, but it's not getting its rework anymore. Yeah, you want to come up with something like unique. Chat wasn't a Raptor a Troodontid? I forget. I'm pretty sure it was. Yes. Just to mog the old one. Kind of like how Wrath of Goliath Sarah is like the cooler Daniel versus the base game Soretto. Like, why the hell would you ever play base game Soretto when you could just play the Primal Wrath one? It's so much better. And who the hell cares about Doc J Soretto? I'm sorry, Doc J, but like that shit is ass. That's a 2-pack of ass. Well, Orca told me that Cryptops is not their model. Like, they got it from somewhere. Like, they didn't make the model. Slop tops. Oh, yeah, because I'm on a body. Holy thumbnail. Oh, yeah. How big was Cryptops again? I forget. Wasn't it like Serato size? Alright. Finally, Ark's Giga is ugly as hell. Oh god, they're turning into Edgelord Dominion Giga. Slopanotosaurus. Gigasloposaurus. Giganotoslopus. I mean, that's better, but I wish the skull was taller. And one of my biggest issues with Ark is why the hell is everything kaiju sized? Yeah, like why is Giga in Kark like 5 times the size of T-Rex? Like, wouldn't T-Rex and Spino both qualify to be that big too? If they're just gonna do that, it feels weird. Like, I get Giga being that big because it's, you know, a Giga, like it's in the name that it would be big, but like Carcharodontosaurus, nothing in its name suggests being really, really big. Oh yeah, have you guys seen people's pitches for how they're gonna or how they should include Kark into the Isle roster? Because it is confirmed the Isle is adding Kark on top of Aloe, Giga, and Acro. Someone said they should make it a semi-aquatic. I'm sorry, but the word semi-aquatic Carcharodontosaurus, I cannot, dude. Someone actually pitched that. Like, what? They might have. The more I think about it, they might have. That might be the entire, like, motivation. Freddy likes Delta. That's why it's still on the server. I don't know if we're gonna keep it, but yeah. Oh, and my body's gone. We're getting rid of Dimetrodon Malari. We're keeping Absentia Acro because of Dino Knight. And, it mainly for marketing. Like, as long as Dino Knight's making videos on this server that people are playing it, that's Ghost's entire motivation for keeping this Acro. It is better balanced now. We did rebalance it. It's a bit better. I'm filming an Acro video. Diablo was like 1.2 tons, I think. Around the same size as Lythronex, I think. That Dasp mod looks super cool. Big, bulky Dasp. There's an Albertosaurus being made too, and it looks very similar to that. I'm heading to Grand Plains. I found a very rare delicacy walking through Sharptooth Marsh, a Lambeosaurus. I killed one of the few herbivores on the server. Yes, I heard him like bellowing off in the distance, and I was like, "Ooh, dinner!" Yeah, with my Acro, I'm running a very different build. I'm running an endurance build. Dino Knight, okay, Dino Knight's whole thing is like brawling with other apexes. That's not very sustainable in a survival situation, which is why I like to switch my build to an endurance build from time to time. That way I can actually chase things down. That the only reason I was able to catch up and kill that Lambeosaurus was because I could outstam it. And there's always like models out there that you could use, that either like free models that you could use, or you could buy a model and then go from there. Like you could like tweak the model a bit and then use that. That's what DB did with Cryptops. And since you're just starting out, I don't think anybody would really blame you. Uh, no, actually, Repti's Kark is actually based on. I don't know if you know who Reptiliano is outside of Path of Titans, but he actually does a lot of paleo art. And there's a ton of his, like, the subspecies based on, like, other Carcharodontosaurids. And a bunch of its skins are based on his paleo art. It is super cool. I don't think his animations are ripped off of anything. Not from what I can tell. Oh, the sounds? Oh, I know what they are. They're edited versions of the Planet Dinosaur Carcharodontosaurus sounds. Whereas Divine Beast, yep. Or the Dinosaur Planet, not Planet Dinosaur, Dinosaur Planet. That was the show where they tried to replace Aerosteon with Carcharodontosaurus. Like, I'm sorry, what? I mean, to be fair, they didn't know what a Megaraptor was at the time. But you see a mid-sized predator, and you pick to replace it Carcharodontosaurus? Alright. Like something different than what I pitched to you a couple minutes ago in DMs. I'm not. Am I faster? I saw that. How did that? How did that miss? What'd you say to me? Huss, 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 huss. Yeah, that Alio just got. That Alio just shit himself. Oh yeah, and there's a reason I'm running the stamina build. Acro's fast, and I've got hella stamina. I'm not gonna kill a baby. I was just chasing you. I wasn't actually gonna kill you. I'm not even, like, I'm all that hungry. I'd rather wait for something big. I hate that they just, like, with Alio's new... I don't think Alio even needed a new running animation, but the fact that they bothered to give it one, and it's literally just Titan's run animation, like, come on, dude. No. I just thought of something. Imagine how OP ancient humans would be in pot. Like if you could play as like a Neanderthal or something. We, like what is he gonna do? Make a tomahawk and throw it at my T-Rex? Like, buddy, I'm hussing your ass down. And you're playing a human, you get clamped by a Rex, like that's GG's gang. Yo, if humans were playable in pot, Alios would just be hussing you down all the time. I don't know. Then we might add something like that, I don't know. If you guys actually beat his ass, that'd be hilarious. Because Alio's buffed here. It weighs the same as Soretto. And I think its bite does more damage. But it's not as tanky as Soretto. On base stats, Alio's just kind of a piece of shit. I don't think bro understands how the feast works. I think he's trying to heal with it. Oh my god. Nice. I heard a Spino. I want to try and bait the Spino to come out on dry land a little more. Ah, he's still sitting in the water. Oh, he's fighting some bullshit critter in the water or something. I'd love to fight a Spino, but he's too low. He's not going to fight me in that condition. Oh, there's a Dinosuchus. Dino Knight pulled up in chat. He's gooning to the fact that I'm playing Acro. tell you what, Acro's hunger drain is actually super low. Super refreshing after playing T-Rex. What do you mean? It's only absentee at the moment. I do prefer Arizona Acro, though. I used to really like DBs, but DBs just kind of is just super annoying to fight DB aggro. Yeah, we removed home caves. I might see if Ghost wants to add them back, just so we could, like, have something to do with trophies. But I have no idea why they were removed in the first place. I was not a part of that decision. Oh, wow. Acro's precise turning is actually really good. Honestly, whenever I play Acro, I like to have, like, a skin that kind of shows off the raised spine in some way. I usually do that on a lot of dinosaurs. I think on the raised spine, I think it would be colorful, but the rest of the body, not so much. I think it would prioritize camouflage, given that most of its prey would probably be faster than it, outside of Sauroposeidon, obviously. You could do that with Acro, to be honest. It would make it different from the other ones, too. I could do the speech from I Have No Mouth and I Must Scream about Temeraraptor. I despise the idea of this animal so much. Alright, Zetas, I'm gonna chop you up in itty bitty pieces and feed you to my dog. Yeah, I know. I don't like Temeraraptor. It is such a stupid idea. Oh yeah. EXA Allo versus Allo TLC. I don't want to play with you anymore. That's how everybody was when PT Rex came out. Nobody wanted to play OG Rex after PT Rex came out. And then OG Rex got its DLC, and now everybody hates PT Rex. It's like, alright, bro. Switch it up on the day ones, I see. My problem with PTs is that its kit isn't, like, up to date and in line with how OG Rex's kit is, and it doesn't have distant calls yet, and it's not big like OG Rex's. PT Rex is like the same size as Suko. Yeah. OG Rex is doing Fracture no matter what, given like whatever build it's running. So you can kind of just mix and match and play around with whatever you want to do. It's a lot more fun to utilize. And Crushing Bot on PT Rex is the same as Pot Rex's. Oh shit. Oh my god. I'm fighting a Rex. He just ambushed me. Oh, how the tables have turned, ass fight. Gang, we cannot be serious. Brother just popped terrible roar. I do not have the build for this. Yeah, I mean, I can tell I've done a lot of damage to him. It's just I have to out-heal him if I have any shot. I don't know. I see him hiding in the undergrowth. Whew, that was a rough encounter. You can have a max of 2 Torvos in a pack. No, it's not Crimson where you can have a slot pack of 3 Torvos or 3 Sorfaganax. Yep. Oh shit! There's another T-Rex! What are we doing, bro? I can't catch a break! Why are there so many Rexes today? I just want to play Acro. I want to hunt Sauropods and Barsboldia. I don't want to fight Rexes. Although, to be fair, I'm pretty decent at dodging ambushes. I heard like a slight footstep behind me, and I have played Rex enough to know what the crouching footsteps sound like. I'm like, oh shit. I better get my ass moving now. See, the thing is, like, I would fight a Rex, but the thing is, like, I'm not as experienced with Absentia Acro as, like, DinoNet is, so I wouldn't be able to kill an experienced Rex player with this thing. Especially because we nerfed it, so it's a bit more balanced on here. Plus, on the server, Rex is meant to counter Carcharodontosaurids, so that Carcharodontosaurids can't just kind of dominate every fight that they're in. If they fight a Rex, they're going to be fighting for their life. I hope someone pulls up with a sauropod or something that I can hunt. That would be so fun. I would love to fight. Maybe not a bars. I don't know if I can kill a bars. I mean, Para could be interesting. Giga could be a fun fight. Titan would be a fun fight. Those usually go 50-50. I'd love to fight that Spino, but I feel like he's just going to chill in the water. It's just, I don't want to fight a Rex, dude. I don't want to fight a Rex. Okay, you guys don't have to switch to something because I want to hunt something else. To be honest, I was kind of excited for you guys to get to an adult because I would totally want to challenge myself fighting 2 Torvos as Acro. Wait, it has a piercing claw attack? I didn't know. Oh, well, the Rexes are killing each other, so that's a plus. I would use Tail Attack and Tail Slam on Torvo. No, fucking T-Rex, really? You stealing my hunt? Or, oh my god. I really can't have shit. I'm done, bruh. Yeah, the other map was just kind of too buggy, and semi-aquatics were just kind of unplayable. Like, gang, I find a Spino, one thing that I could confidently 1v1 after God knows how long, and then a Rex goes to fight it instead, and I'm like, ah. What is in that water? Oh, it's a Tylo. Oh my god. Okay, no, we're good. We're good. Uh, yes. Yes, I saw that video. I can kind of understand it. I'm fine with Giga having a brawling and a big game hunting leader build, but I do agree that both Gigas have their flaws. Like, PT kind of ruined their Giga by making it overly reliant on rend and practice blows, whereas it could always do bleed. It was just better at it if you used those abilities better. So skilled Gigas were more rewarded, whereas now it's just kind of like, it's kind of slop. I don't know. Does the Spino want to fight? He looks like he's... Oh, okay, sure. I'll scrap. I guess the Rex spared him. Oh, GG's, wow. So if he was able to precise move, a bit, like break check a bit better, he probably would have got me lower, but I mean, that's kind of how Spino should do against other Apex carnivores on land. GG's, Mr. Spino. Although he wasn't running an armor build. If he was running an armor build, he'd probably do a lot more damage to me. I kind of like how Absentee Acro kind of like flops down when he sits. He just like kind of starts to squat down, then he goes, ugh, as he just like lets his weight fall on the ground. It's like, oh, I've had a long day. To be honest, I feel like this sub on Acro should be a bit thinner, like a little bit skinnier, and the tail needs better proportions. I think like while it's sleeping, you can definitely see how the tail should be, but that is not how it's positioned when the animal's standing up. What if we make a Freddy Fazbear mod for Path of Titans? Same guy who made C-Rex, the C-Rock, and the Sienna. Bro will make literally anything. Unmatched creativity. He probably would add that. Gang would make a Chuck Norris mod. Okay, so, chat, the reason why the Spino lost that fight is mainly because he wasn't running an armor build. If he was running an armor build, he would have done significantly better. But Spino is mainly designed to be near water. And if it's fighting another similarly sized theropod outside of water, it's just not really going to go well. What if Freddy Fazbear ran for president? I think he'd do a better job than the candidates we got nowadays. I'm not telling you that. It's not to get political, but... Put John Jones in the game and give him more roid and guns. I don't even know who that is. Okay. For a second, I thought he was talking about the guy from Fortnite. I was like, that guy? Jonesy? That guy? What was a Pteranodon? Gang. Gang, I saw you. Rex, get your ass out here. I saw that. Gang, I watched you duck behind the tree. Bro, this is literally the equivalent of the picture of the elephant hiding behind the skinny ass tree. Like, I see you. Like, gang, I saw you. You're not slick. I technically can't even attack this Rex right now because I still get the meat chunk in my mouth. Technically still on a body. Oh, shittings. Oh, that pot Rex is gonna slime out that PT Rex. You called him Belgique, like after the kid from Phineas and Ferb. Ball knowledge, bro. Great, great advice. Phenomenal advice. It's definitely not like what I'm thinking about every day. That is true, but like you can't help but think about it. It's just natural human nature. Like you desire for that kind of connection. And be what, a Sigma male? Thanks, Andrew Tate. Speaking of that, I'm gonna try and keep this vague for chat. But did you hear about Jack Horner? Yeah, yeah. That's not looking great. Does it surprise me? However, no, not in the slightest. He's hated for a little more than that. Maybe because he's maybe married one of his students at the college he teaches. Yeah. It's not great. It is not great, the shit he's, Oh, hello, Torvos. Alright, I guess we're not fighting. I was fully expecting a fight there, I'm not gonna lie. Well, hello, Mr. Giga. Damn it! I don't even know what I'm supposed to do there. I really don't know what I'm supposed to do there, honestly. I don't know if it was my build or whatever else. I have no idea what the fuck I'm supposed to do in that fight. Yeah, GG's, Giga. I don't know how the fuck I'm supposed to win that. I wonder if the Stamina Claw is not the best one to use and I should use Blood Sever instead. Because it does hit twice. And it reduces the bleed healing. God, it spawned me in Rockfall Hill, bro. Quite literally the opposite side of the entire map. Was a Latin? There's a Latin over by me. Would I rather have 1 million or type 2 diabetes? 1 million what? Like $1 million? When like 1 million of what? $1 million, that's the thing you don't know. It can be anything. He said, I was scratching my butt when this popped into my mind. You know, that doesn't surprise me. Like, he was just, like, you know, hunched over in his chairs, you know, digging for a winner. I know. I have to do like multiple different curve over rides for one critter to keep them from doing that, so I think I'm just going to make all the offer critters one tap. Yeah, it happened to my Zuko. No. I do not think I'm going to be streaming Domain of Titans tomorrow, unfortunately. I have work. Damn. There's a Latin running next to me, and I was gonna do my head swing. That's about a foot short. No. Now on my server, Apexes are going to be one-shotting like low tiers and stuff, but that's not how it is on this server. Like, I'm sorry, if you are a Utah Raptor and you are starting shit with a Rex, you should get killed instantly if you get bit. You should not be hunting a T-Rex if you are a Utah Raptor. Oh yeah, but I am going to target this server towards more realistic players who will appreciate things that actually make sense. Like, Utah Raptor should not be shrugging off bites from an Apex. It's just stupid. Zeta has actually came up with the roster for the server. There are only 3 Apex carnivores on land. T-Rex, Tyranotitan, and Spinosaurus. That's it. There will be mods, but the only big carnivore mods are like Dino and Livy and Acro. Arizona Acro is going to be a sub-apex, but it's going to be a really strong sub-apex. It might overlap with Titan a little bit, but to be honest, I like having Acro on the roster. It's unique. Absentia being a sub-apex just wouldn't make sense, and Absentia would directly conflict with Titan and Rex, because Titan's going to be an endurance hunter with bleed, and then Rex is going to be an ambusher that can brawl with high damage. So Acro kind of adopts both of those playstyles, so it would be directly competing with both of them. Yeah, and Absentia Acro is the last Acro you would actually expect to be a sub-apex, so not even its size fits the bill. Pizza Rex is not going to be a part of the permanent roster, but it will be in the server at some points. Yeah, because I still really like PT Rex. Yeah, I'm going to give Titan some decent stamina. It'll be able to use its dash to ambush, but because of how really strong in damage, bleed, and like health it'll be with its combat weight, I reduced the feast duration to 15 seconds from 20. So feast is not as useful. I mean, you can still use it because I do want Titan to still hunt sauropods. It's just not really abusable if you're hunting, things your size. I don't want Titan to be feasting, like, Rexes and shit. Although Titan's heavy bite is, like, 110 damage or something on my server. Like, it's a lot. And Titan's bite is, like, over 100 damage. And then, the Frenzy bite, or the Frenzied Tear or whatever, it's 40 damage per bite, but it has a 10-second cooldown, I think I said it to. 9 to 10 seconds. Yeah. And then, oh shit! Come on, dude. Fuck. Why does everybody play slop shit? Like, I just can't fucking do anything anymore. Like, of course, there's a random-ass DB Giga, and I can't fight back because the thing's busted as shit. Like, I can't do anything. I don't know what the fuck I'm supposed to do there. I can't run, because I'm pretty sure he can just fucking outstam me. I can't fight back. Like, I don't know what the hell I'm supposed to do there. Yeah, of course, it was Parasite. Yeah. Yeah, I'm not gonna walk across the entire map to do this bullshit again. Well, of course I'm crashing out, because, like, what the fuck am I supposed to do? I can't do anything in that situation. It's DB Giga. What the fuck am I supposed to do? I can't wait until Ghost gets his permissions to fully, like, rework this server. I can't wait till that shit is dead and gone. I hate DB Giga. I hate fighting it. It is such a pain in the ass. Thing is, I like Edmontosaurus Regalis, but all these other DB mods are a pain in the dick to fight. Like, fighting DB Giga is like having a mule kick you in the balls several times in a row. Like, I hate this. It is. That's what it's like to fight it. It's like running uphill with a bowling ball tied to your shoes. DB Kark is a shit hitbox and a horrible playstyle, and it's buggy as hell and incredibly ugly. DB Giga is just slop. It's just knockback slop. Same thing with the Big Ed. And the Big Ed is so broken that you can't even fix its AoE with curve overrides. And then DB Acro, I don't even know what the fuck to even begin with there. It's just a hot mess of bullshit. Cryptops is ugly as fuck. Innistransevia is relatively harmless, honestly. I think it's fine. I don't really have an issue with Innistransevia. Mosasaurus is basically just Sarco and Tylo mixed into one shitbag of a playable. Compsognathus is just fucking pointless. The Hauska that one's pretty harmless as well. I don't really have a problem with that. And then Suzosaurus is basically just a smaller, more problematic Theory. Because, like, that thing can no-diff, like, a subadult Giga easily. Like, it is stupidly agile, does a stupid amount of damage, and it's really fast. It's so annoying when I try to play something new, when I try to play something different. Everybody's either playing PT Rex, Pot Rex, or DB Giga. Like, holy shit. Fucking play anything else. It is so annoying. I try to keep my patience with people like this. I try to. But it's like these people lock themselves into a box like they've gotten a lobotomy, and the only thing they think about is fucking T-Rex and Giga. Holy shit, play something else. Like, for the love of God. It is insane. Like, every time I see another T-Rex on this server, I want to bash my brains in with a sledgehammer. Like, oh my God. I feel like I'm pushing a boulder uphill by playing anything else that isn't a T-Rex, Trike, or a Giga. Because everybody else is playing a Rex or a Giga. It's so fucking annoying. Like, I love T-Rex, but it's like, holy shit. Like, Rex should be strong, but it's like when everyone plays it, it is just so annoying. Honestly, I'm gonna talk to Ghost and see if he wants to experiment with the idea of just removing Apexes entirely, or just having the entire roster be like, or having like the roster just be what's it called? Like the Morrison formation. I think that would be a much more interesting gameplay experience than just Apex slop. Because every server has Apexes everywhere. Like, I want something new. I'm thinking about it. To be honest, I'm really thinking about it, Zetas. I am really thinking about having formations be a permanent thing. I think I'm gonna finish. I'm gonna come up with curve overrides and stuff for a bunch of the dinosaurs, and then, or actually no, I'm gonna focus on getting the profiles done first, and then I'm going to. Yeah, you know what? Fuck it. When I start the server, I'm starting it as Hell Creek. Yep. I'm going to reduce the roster by quite a lot, which will allow me to focus on individual balancing choices. Um, yeah, I honestly could. Um, I know. I know you're there, Foxy. Argent's going to be Alamosaurus. I'm going to have Latin as a Raptor. I'm going to have Eo as Trike, Anno as Anki, Bars as Edmont. Might do both Rexes and then balance them differently, because Rex has a body size range. Yeah, I'm gonna stick with OG Rex first. I don't know what I'll do with PT Rex. I think I'm just gonna stick with OG Rex though. And then Alio will be Nano Tyrannus, and then Utah Raptor will be Dakota Raptor. I guess so, but most people run that sub anyway. Tyranititan is getting slimed out because he's going to be dealing with the sleep paralysis demon known as Tyrannosaurus Rex. Titan would have to, like, directly compete with T-Rex for hunting Edmontosaurus. Because Titan is not fucking with Anki. Titan is not fucking with Trike. An argument could be made for hunting Denversaurus, but that's about it. Torosaurus, Trike, Anki, all things that Titan is not hunting. And if it tries to go for the Edmonts, it's going to be competing with T-Rex, and it's going to lose that competition. It would have to probably migrate down south and then go hunt Alamosaurus. That way it's not directly competing with T-Rex, although it probably still would be, because we have evidence that Alamosaurus was also hunted by T-Rex. So anyway you slice it, the Titan is not doing well here. Did this Latin just kill a Carno? I think it could, if it has a good access to, you know, water plants and stuff like that. You know, Deinonychus could probably survive Hell Creek. I'm not gonna lie. Plus, it has experience dealing with Tyrannosaurus. Although, I highly doubt Duck is beating a T-Rex in a fight. I do not think Duck wins that fight. Sorry, what did you say? I didn't hear you. To be honest, I might say fuck it and start the server as the Morris information. It's like Allo, Stego, Torvo, Apato, which means no apexes. Yeah, I'll have to figure out if I'm doing OG Allo as Allosaurus NX, or if I'm doing Saurophagonax. When Foxy goes to sleep at night, he's like Wolverine holding the picture of Jean Grey. Except it's a Spinosaurus. I will admit, I think I do prefer, after spending a lot of time with both designs, I think I do prefer the old one, just out of nostalgia. I will admit, it is purely from nostalgia. $11-ton Spino is kind of ridiculous. It's rare for a theropod to get that size. The only one that could consistently get that big is T-Rex. I think that's a fair size range for Spinosaurus. 7 to 10 tons. That used to be T-Rex's range. Now T-Rex's is like 10 and up. Oh, hello, Mr. Spino. He's doing much better this time around. Oh, it was a much closer fight than it was before. Yes. Gang. I just die here, because I have no stamina. Wow. Holy balancing. Spino has more land stamina than Acrocanthosaurus. Gang. I got outstammed by a fucking Spino. I'm so done. And he does more bleed than me, by the way. One claw attack did 30 seconds of bleed. I don't know. Now there's just like I don't even know how I was supposed to win that. I was doing what I was supposed to do. I was getting behind him, I was bleeding him out, and when I started to get low, I would break off and try to recover stamina. But since Spino can outstam Acrocanthosaurus, I lost the fight. I'm just so sick of this fucking game, dude. I'm so sick of it. Oh my god. Like, it doesn't make sense. The balancing in this game makes no sense. I'm gonna take a break from playing Acro, because half the time this thing feels OP, the other time it feels like it's dog shit. I don't know, dude. Same with the thing is he barely used any stamina until the very end of the portion. See, the thing is, I have to use so much stamina to even get close to winning that fight. So it's just Acro losing. That's the only outcome to that fight, it seems. Or apparently I'm just required to run the stamina claw attack all the time. I'm gonna play something else. I just this stupid ass Acro is so inconsistent. No, it's AB Acro. It's so fucking inconsistent. This is why I like Arizoa Acro. I think Arizoa Acro is so much better. It's better balanced, has a better design, it's more accurate, and it's just fucking consistent. It's just consistently good. See, the thing is, Isaac, I got him away from the water. But the thing is, like, he was still able to run me down. Just because I couldn't regenerate stamina fast enough. Because I have to expend so much fighting him. To be honest, I might increase Spino's running stamina drain. That way it can't, like, run things down on land. Like, it has to fight next to the water. Because it does actually have really good running stamina. Which is surprising for a Spino. Yeah, I'm just quiet. I'm just very annoyed with the game at the moment. Feels like whenever I try to branch out and try to play something different from what I normally play, I just get punished for it. I would love to try the Isle, honestly, because the balancing in that game kind of makes sense. And see, what's funny about my Acro during that fight was I was running the sub, or not the sub, the sense that gives me 20% increased stamina recovery, and I still couldn't get enough. Honestly, the Path of Titans community has just gotten so toxic lately. Yes, ever since the Tyranititan incident of 2024, this game has never been the same. This game has never been the same after Tyranititan happened. Like, you had to be there. I love revisiting videos and stuff from that time because it was genuinely... It's crazy how, like, I was pissed off about it, but after a while, just, like, revisiting the situation, it is funny as hell. I genuinely think it's hilarious. Van Halen. So, I just came back to GP, and that Spino did not sit on the body. Yeah, he didn't. And it didn't sit on the body. Oh, he didn't go back to the body after he got jumped by you guys, I guess. No. Oh, I know. I know I do. GG's to the Picnas. Did he say BRB or is he just gone? Well, my duo said he's hungry. I am not muted. I'm just locked in. You guys are already in a fight with us. He's already in a fight with the Picnos. We're both a little under half. Well, my duo's kind of cooked. He's very low on hunger. Yeah. He might start starving. I mean, he could always switch his metabolism and eat bones. Yeah, unfortunately. I kind of knew you guys would do that. If you got low, you're just gonna go in the water and then swim away to heal. I mean, you're semi-aquatic, and it's kind of a given. Okay, and then that did not count as a hit, and now the Pycnos are attacking us. Yeah, there we go. Finally. GG's Pycnos. Damn. Sub-Apexes, I mean, there's Suko, there's Dasp, there's Aloe, there's Torbo, there's Yang. If you're looking at carnivores, and then herbivores is like Edmonto, Stego, Iggy. Nah, it's just the Extragilla one until the Yellow TLC comes out. GG's, Rex. I just hate having 500 Rexes around all the time. Alright, I'd be down to talk more one day. I was actually gonna cut the stream off so we could talk more in depth about your project. Alright. Alright. I'm sorry, what'd you say it is? Yeah, I get it. Alright, chat, I'm gonna cut the stream off. I'm gonna chill with these fellas. Thank y'all for joining. Sorry if I'm kind of negative a lot. I don't know. I just want something to go right, you know what I mean? Just at a point in my life where I just get annoyed at anything that just doesn't go my way, I guess. A lot of shit happens, you know. But yeah, see you guys.